Some residents near Taal Volcano are now experiencing cough and allergies due to the volcanic smog or VOG. Should residents in Metro Manila be concerned now that the VOG has reached the NCR? After the viral incident of a botched vaccination in Makati, the city of San Juan is adding another step in its vaccination program to make sure that a vaccinee does get the COVID-19 shot. As the word war between President Duterte and Senator Manny Pacquiao continues, Interior Secretary Martin Dino challenges Pacquiao to show proof that corruption is still rampant in the government. Senator Ping Lacson hits out at former Supreme Court Associate Justice Antonio Carpio for excluding him in Sambayan's list of possible presidential candidates. Lacson says this coalition is divisive rather than unifying. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Charles Lejano. Kicking off today's newscast with Fevox, confirming that the haze seen in Metro Manila is caused by Taal's volcanic smog. Romy Lopez with the story.
Taal Volcano continues to emit sulfur dioxide, resulting in zero visibility at the Taal Volcano Island due to the volcanic smog or VOG. But it goes beyond the vicinity. The VOG has reached Metro Manila, Rizal, Batangas, Laguna, and Pampanga. And according to Fevox, even as far as Bataan and Zambales. The agency earlier said that the haze in NCR was caused by air pollution.
Nadagdag ngayon yung contribution ng sulfur dioxide sa pagkaroon ng hazy condition. Pero yung smog po ay sa pollution.
But sulfur concentration in NCR is low. It's mostly those living near the volcano that are most affected, like in the town of Agoncillo in Batangas.
Sa lalamunan ho, na ngati, tinag-uubo.
Ay sadya ho aramdam ay talagang mainit. Kahit o sino hong tumigil doon, kahit ho hating gabay, kahit may simoy, aramdam nyo talaga singaw mainit.
Lorena's children are already experiencing coughs, cold, and even fever. But they opt for home care for fear of being branded as COVID patients.
Takot na hong magpa-doktor gawin ng COVID.
Bakit?
Baka sabing COVID, mako-confine pa kami. Wala po kaming pera.
Isa ano kanyo? Sarili-sarili na lamang?
Oo, sarili-sarili na lang ho. Kung minsan nagpapahilot na lang ho sa manghihilot.
Fevox says the Taal's VOG may affect the respiratory system. It can also irritate the eyes and cause allergic reaction.
Maging handa lang po kasi ang phreatic or steam-driven eruption naman, hindi naman natin na-predict yan, nabibigyan ng forecast or prediction kung kailan mangyayari.
Fevox says the Taal volcano gas emission is also a clear manifestation that it remains active. Residents in nearby areas said that they are ready to evacuate anytime should the situation worsen. But many hope that this will never happen anytime soon as they have yet to recover from last year's eruption. For News 5, Romy Lopez. We are One News.
Despite having issued a different statement, Fevox insists that they did not change their interpretation regarding the NCR haze. Speaking with 1PH's Wagpo, Fevox Director Renato Soledum Jr. said that the haze seen in Metro Manila was initially caused by pollution. However, after the Taal volcano spewed more gas on Monday, it worsened the air condition in the region. Although Soledum did say that Taal is currently exhibiting a different kind of activity compared to its eruption in 2020. In a separate interview with 1PH's Sa Totoo Lang, Soledum also gave tips on how people can avoid breathing in the so-called VOG.
Kung talagang doon lang sila ay manatili sila sa loob ng bahay habang nagkakaroon ng episode ng VOG. Magsuot ng mask at uminom ng maraming tubig. Kung nalanghap nila ang sulfur dioxide gas, no? Pero siyempre kung may mga hika po sila, mga matanda, may pregnant, no, mga buntis, mga bata, kung ang kanilang tinutuluyan ay nalulusutan ng gas, ay dapat siguro po ay pumunta muna sa hindi inaabutan ng gas.
The city government of San Juan has started to roll out Moderna vaccines. This as they adopt new policies to prevent incorrect vaccinations. Mobile journalist Jacob Lazaro gives us a front seat to the story.
In San Juan City, health officers adopted a system to assure the public that they really are getting vaccinated. Before a person is jabbed, he is shown the syringe with the vaccine in it. After the jab, he is then shown the empty syringe before it is disposed of.
Katapos na po yung tinurok, kita-kita po niya sa akin na tinapon niya po doon. Wala po nang nalaman na.
The extra step was taken after Makati Mayor Abby Binay confirmed at least one case where the medical worker jabbed the patient but forgot to inject the vaccine into the patient. Since then, similar video clips appeared apparently from other cities. The incident worried Nora Basco, who lined up for her vaccine in San Juan on Wednesday.
Paano na lang kung hindi talaga, kung halimbawa ako, syempre, kumbaga, kampante ka na hindi ka na mahahawa.
The San Juan LGU also implemented a rotation policy to give tired health workers more breaks so they can avoid mistakes.
Confidence naman kami na dun sa vaccine na, dun sa LGU namin, yun nga, tiwala naman kami sa kanila.
At the same time, San Juan also started dispensing the US-made Moderna vaccine on Wednesday. Moderna requires an ultra-low temperature storage of -25 degrees Celsius.
The preparation, more or less, ako na-handle namin ng Pfizer, madali na i-handle ng Moderna.
Once out of the storage, the vaccine needs to be thawed and used the same day or it will go to waste.
Pag na-punctured mo na yung pinaka-vial, it will last for 6 hours. Pero kung hindi pa at room temperature, it will last for 12 hours.
San Juan received 1,800 doses, divided for their first and second doses. Priority goes to OFWs and seafarers. But medical frontliners, seniors, persons with comorbidities, the working sector, and indigent communities were also entertained. I am Jacob Lazaro and we are One News.
In other news, Interior Undersecretary Martin Dino claims that PDP Laban stands by in fighting corruption. Speaking with the big story, Dino explained that this is in line with their party's push for democracy. However, Dino reiterated that Senator Manny Pacquiao should provide evidence to his corruption allegations against administration officials before filing a complaint.
Obligasyon ng senador, hindi ba, meron tayong oversight function na if ever na may nakikita siya na as a senator, sabi nga ni Presidente, obligasyon niya, no? Kaya lang ang emphasize nga dito, dapat once na nag-akusa ka, dapat may kaakibat na ebidensya. Kamukha namin sa Volunteer Against Crime and Corruption, alam mo naman, every time na bubukas ang kami noon, every time na meron kaming aakusahan, meron kaming dala-dalang preba.
Meanwhile, PDP Laban Executive Vice Chairman Senator Coco Pimentel insists that Pacquiao and President Duterte are on the same page in wanting to address corruption issues. Pimentel says it would be better to fix the problem head-on and not to dwell on which administration is more corrupt. Senator Ping Lacson criticized conveners of opposition coalition Isang Bayan for being divisive instead of unifying. Lacson pointed out that Isang Bayan was projected to be a unifier for the country's traditionally fragmented opposition. But the lawmaker said he was disappointed to observe the demeanor of some of its conveners, which he says serves to divide the opposition further. For instance, Lacson said he took offense when Isang Bayan convener, former Supreme Court Justice Antonio Carpio, declared that Lacson was not fit for the presidency and should stick to running for senator. After hearing this, the lawmaker said he wasn't too thrilled to receive invitations from the group, both as a nominee and a guest to any of its forums.
I took offense, di ba? So, gumawa na ako ng sulat na sinabi ko, hindi nyo na ako tinanggap noon. Bakit nyo ako papadala ng invitation ngayon? Para bang self-respecting person, lalo na public official ka, na nireject ka na, pagkatapos iimbitahan ka, pupunta ka pa rin ba doon? So, hindi sa akin, parang self-respect ko na tinatawag ko ang kailangan, meron tayong tinatayuan din na maski papano yung prinsipyo natin.
Meanwhile, Lacson is hoping to see a major change in the way election candidates campaign or appeal to voters. He said candidates should elevate the level of discourse, especially in the context of the ongoing pandemic. Lacson said that in this period of social unrest, empty lip service and gimmicks like TikTok dances add nothing to the conversations that politicians should be having with the electorate.
Gusto namin iangat yung antas ng pananaw ng ating mga botante. At the same time, ma-realize din ng mga tumatakbo sa mga pwesto na hindi na makukuha sa biro-biro ito. Yung entertainment politics should be discarded already. No? Dito tayo sa issue kasi alam mo, hindi biro-biro yung mga binanggit kong problema. At kung ma-realize ng mga kababayan natin na oo nga pala, baka sakaling umangat naman ng konti yung discourse. Ano? Sa halip na, sabi mo nga, ganyan na lang lagi ang politics natin.
The tough and gritty Gilas Pilipinas bowed down to world number 5 Serbia in their opening game at the Olympic qualifying tournament in Belgrade. An 8-0 run by NBA player Boban Marjanovic in the last 4 minutes of the game crushed the Filipinos' hopes for a comeback and an upset. Still, the young Gilas team gave the Serbs a hard time, beating down their necks for most of the game, even taking the lead once. But it was 83-76 at the whistle, which means Gilas has to win their game against the Dominican Republic on Friday. They want to move on to the knockout stages of the tournament.
By 7 points, it's a great result for us. I mean, obviously people say, it's
And that's how the day is shaping up to be. Join us later at 10 a.m. as we monitor the day's biggest stories from sunrise to sundown. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com so you can stream One News live anytime and anywhere. I'm Charles Lejano. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We're One News.